Hey everybody, welcome back to Watch in the Dark. I'm your host, Dave Garrett, and we're going to be going over my 2023 Death or Glory Invitational list. First off, we're going to start with Play Company. It's going to be inexorable for the -2 charge strat and the Warlord trait that, while an enemy model is within our contagion, when a friendly model shoots at that model, we increase our armor penetration by 1. With that out of the way, let's go over my HQ section. We have 3 Malignant Plaguecasters knowing different spells. We're going to go over them. First one knows Miasma, Pestilence, and Pretested Vitality. One is -1 to hit a friendly unit. One is +1 Strength and Toughness to a friendly unit. The second Plaguecaster knows Curse of the Leper and Gift of Contagion. Curse of the Leper is basically an 18-inch Witchfire that rolls 7d6, and each one that exceeds the target's toughness do a mortal wound. Gift of Contagion basically just gives -1 strength to unit. If you roll an 8 or higher, it gives -1 attack as well to a minimum of 1. Third Malignant Plaguecaster just knows Miasma, Pestilence, and Gift of Plagues. Gift of Plagues basically just give +6 inch to a contagion range. The strat with these Plaguecasters is actually to cast one of each of their spells, and then cast Smite with the remaining spell slot. The reason we do this is because every roll of a 7+ does a mortal in addition to the closest target within 12 inches that's visible. So we basically are just going for a whole bunch of mortal wounds from these 3, probably roaming around behind the rhinos and stuff that you'll see later on the list. It basically just adds psychic pressure to the list. And these are all versatile, good spells that come up in certain matchups. These spells are subject to change in the way they're ordered. These are basically the spells I basically want on my list no matter what, but we might change the order of them. So check back for the follow-up video after the event to see how I did and what I changed about the list. Next up, we have troops. This is 5x5 units of Plague Marines. So 25 Plague Marines in total, 50 wounds in total. This list runs about 70 wounds in total for no prisoners because we have 20 Poxwalkers down below. So the squad looks a little weird, but all these upgrades are free, so I basically just took the most rounded ones I could think of. I took a Power Fist Plasma Gun on the Sergeant, Blight Launcher, Plasma Gun, Special Weapon, and then Cleaver and a Flail. These are 3 of the best melee weapons, I think, for the unit, and then 3 really good offensive weapons, all for 95 points on a durable body. I think this is the best way to take them. I'm also shoving 4 of these inside of 2 rhinos to jam them up the field. Moving on to elites, I think you all can see where this is going. We have 3 Contemptor Dreadnoughts, all with Volkite and Cyclone missile launchers. Then we have the Tallyman with Ferric Blight, the Warlord trait that gives the bonus AP while you're within his contagion range, they can give off to other units for stratagem. And then he has the Tollkeeper Relic, which gives Exploding Sixes to all core units. This is interesting. This used to be a very popular build, but they got hit with some point nerfs and some CP nerfs. Now that costs 1 per Dreadnought to bring, so this list starts the mighty 1 CP starting out. But they do add a little bit of shooting punch that you kind of need or kind of feel like you need just to really back up your melee units. Last up, we have the Foed Bloat Drones. We have 3 of them with Flesh Mowers. These are just all around good. They're like a Dreadnought, durable, fast unit. Makes them really pick between if they really want to do damage to your Contemptors or if they want to stop these from getting into their lines. At the end of the day, this list basically just wants to push forward 2 Rhinos and 3 of the Bloat Drones, and a 5-man unit walking up, hopefully guarding the Plaguecasters a little bit, with the Poxwalkers doing backfield objective scoring. This list is very good at playing all 3 phases, has very good psychic output, has very respectable shooting overall with the Contemptors, plus all of the guns just scattered among the Plague Marines, and even has some great melee in the form of the drones and the Plague Marines. This list is kind of volatile. I feel like if you lose your Plague Drones and your Rhinos, you lose a lot of that forward momentum, and your game plan kind of just falls apart. Especially, it's a little bit harder to control the center objective now that we, on missions that have a center objective, with Plague Marines instead of having a 10-man brick like we used to in the past. But let me know what you think about the list. This is what I'll be playing at the Invitational, and check back next week to see how we did. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.